can't believe it, but I'm sure some of the parents can. Some students are already headed back to school next week. We noticed a growing interest in personalized learning curriculums in schools. So joining us now to talk more on that is Chief Academic Officer at Lifelong Learning, Chris Hodge. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thanks so much for having me as we kick off the new school year and talk a little bit about personalized learning.
Yes, absolutely. Such an important topic here. I want to ask you, how does this growing trend differ from traditional learning?
Personalized learning, it can look a lot of different ways, but at its core, personalized learning is just recognizing that every student is different. They have unique needs, they have different interests, and tailoring their educational activities to the degree possible around those learning styles, those needs, those personal interests to maximize their engagement in school.
Absolutely. Everybody needs to learn the best way that they can to also retain some of that information. That's what's most important. We believe that you have the ABCs to personalized learning. Could you please briefly share those?
The ABC is something that we use just to focus on some of the aspects. It's as simple as adaptive learning to individual learning styles, building student confidence as they master coursework. Students that aren't confident, they disengage. And, focusing on small steps, concentration on continuous learning and opportunities to demonstrate their knowledge. And it can look in a lot of different ways. There are students, one student comes to mind, Jacob, who was enrolled in a traditional program, and he was one of those high school students where it just wasn't the best fit. He didn't see the value in it for him. He happened to find and enroll in a program that focused on personalized learning, and in meeting with his counselor, it came out that he had an interest in computers but didn't know what to do with it. So he enrolled in an IT elective class and loved it. It ended up being his passion. He had an aptitude for it, and he was able to graduate from high school with a certificate in IT along with a diploma and get a phenomenal job with aerospace right out of high school.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure just one testament to the success, of the type of learning that this provides. I mean, what else have you seen with these testimonies? Obviously, kids building up their confidence and also being able to go on and get jobs and careers, right?
Absolutely, and there's so many examples. And as part of Personalized Learning Month, what we've seen is we did a poll of 2,000 companies across the nation and wanted to find out what they were looking for. And overwhelmingly, they were looking to hire. Great news. They did say that they were particularly looking for entry-level workers, skilled entry-level workers that have certifications like IT, business development, healthcare. They also said that a lot of the candidates they're seeing are missing some of those basic employability skills, things that are easy to fix and address but maybe be under the radar, like dependability, professionalism, positivity, showing up on time. And 9 out of 10 felt that a personalized approach would be a way to address some of those soft skills the students might be missing, as well as make them aware of opportunities in certificate programs, instead of or in addition to college.
Yeah. Of course, and this is all definitely focusing, on the students and wanting to make sure that we're putting them in the best position. But even when it comes to the teachers, how can they adapt to personalized learning techniques in their classrooms with this?
Well, even coming from it as a parent, I'm a parent, we have 4 children. They've been in multiple different types of schools, from traditional classroom programs, independent study, and hybrid programs in private schools. So it starts as a parent in understanding your child. You can ask them questions like, what do you like about school? What types of activities do you enjoy? How do you think you learn best? What things are difficult for you? And school's about to start. It's a great opportunity for parents to have those conversations with their kids and then have those conversations with their teacher and say, hey, my student says they really enjoy this, or this is kind of difficult for them. How are you able to maybe offer some adaptations or some ways of adjusting the way instruction is happening in the classroom to accommodate that?
I couldn't agree more. It's so important to have that open line of communication and transparency between teachers, students, and of course, having the parents a part of that conversation. Thank you so much. You dropped so many great gems. Where can our viewers go to learn more?
PersonalizedLearningMonth.com for parents, educators, or anyone interested in learning more about personalized learning and how it can bring value to their student.
Chris, such a pleasure having you on this morning. We thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.